An elephant never forgets, or children that remember always. A fable. A read-along book created by Jill Asling. Elephant wanted to learn the names of the planets. He looked at a chart once and knew he would never forget. An elephant never forgets. A certain child wanted to learn the names of the planets. He studied a chart. He wrote out flashcards. He wrote out mnemonics, even though he didn't know the word. Mnemonic. He studied on his head. He studied while in bed. He studied in the morning. He studied when things were boring. My very eager mother just served us 9 pizzas. He studied while eating pizza and had to make new flashcards. At long last he knew the planets, and that was something he would remember always. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. An elephant wanted to learn the lyrics to a certain song. He listened to the song once and knew he would never forget the lyrics. An elephant never forgets. 2 grandchildren wanted to learn all the lyrics to their grandmother's favorite song, to sing it to her on her birthday. They listened to the song again and again and again, and they studied while in cars. They practiced on monkey bars. They wrote out flashcards and studied extra hard. They drew pictures to jog their memories. They practiced while jogging. On Grandma's birthday, they gave a polished performance that was near perfect. Grandma had tears in her eyes. Was that from all the smoke from the candles? An elephant wanted to study chemistry. He looked at the periodic table. He memorized 118 elements in a snap. An elephant never forgets. A certain girl knew she wanted to study chemistry. She hung a chart of the periodic table. Many words were hard to pronounce. She learned them while she bounced and bounced and bounced. She checked online for a learning sing-song. She sang in her room, she sang with a broom. Then she sang loud, then she sang proud. Her parents clapped loud, her parents clapped proud, on the day she earned her master's degree in chemistry. They posed for pictures because this was a day they wanted to remember always. An elephant wanted to sound a trumpet. He lifted his trunk and blew. He played jazz, pop, and classical. He played every song he had ever heard. An elephant never forgets. Children attend music lessons each week. Learning begins with listening. Each child plays twinkles in various rhythms. Learning flows and learning grows. Their teacher oft says, "You know this already," and "You will remember always," and "You can eat an elephant, 1 bite at a time." Learning builds like stacking blocks. Skills mastered. Learning rocks. Practice perfect. Polish precisely. Poised performance turns out nicely. Years and years went by. The elephant was now a grandpa. The first tune he will teach his grandson to trumpet is Elephant Trumpeter. It looks like this, and it sounds like this. Now the grandchildren have grown to be grandparents. They take their grandchildren to music lessons. The children learn strawberry, blueberry. It looks like this, and it sounds like this. They practiced keeping beat. That's practiced with your feet. They practice on white and black keys. They practice when parents beg, "Please." They practice plucking strings, they practice banging things. Stop that racket! Some practice on a flute, that sounds like toot toot toot. Others choose instruments of brass, that is shiny like reflective glass. Families play each song while they drive along. Some practice with a whistle, others sing to hairbrush bristles. All the music puts a smile across the grandparents' faces. They will remember always how joyful learning sounds. The moral of the fable: learning takes lots of times, even up to 10,000 times. Learning takes study. You can practice with a buddy. Learning learned through hard work earned. Accomplishment won. Learning is fun. This has been An Elephant Never Forgets, or Children That Remember Always, a fable written by Jill Asling, Monkeys Creations, and all rights reserved.